Oh, Kurt, I think you need to put a hairnet on, mate.
Oh, okay. Fine. That okay?
The best. Well, hello there. Welcome to World Challenge TV 2018. It's the 5th of April. We're here in the Salt Caves at Twinwoods Adventure because Kurt said it was cool last year when we did the draw in here. I'm here with Kurt from NSL. His website is skyleague.com and he has flown over from DeLand in Florida to be here with us. Kurt, welcome to Twinwoods Adventure.
Good to be here again.
Thank you. Are you excited about the World Challenge?
Yes, absolutely. And I've actually been here every single time so far, except the very first one when you were here, I believe, or somebody. And we're back in my favorite place, the Salt Cave. That's where I try to hide and take my naps usually, but now we have to work.
It's a very sterile environment here, and I'm glad you're taking the contamination of the salt seriously. So today is Thursday, we're doing the draw right now. It's live for you guys. Tomorrow we've got 6 rounds of the 4-way FS, all 4 categories. Saturday we have 4 rounds of the FS and we have the free flight in the evening. Sunday we have the 8-way FS. Paul has spared no expense in the preparation this year, so we have a bag and some magnets with everything on, so it's going to be a completely unique draw, but the format is going to be the traditional waterfall where the draw cascades down the categories. Let's do this. You ready?
And I will introduce the audience how the NSR is manipulating competition draws, not for the AAA. The AAA we're going to do pure. You see that now, right? So we're beginning with the AAA class draw, and then we show the tricks after that, right?
Cool.
Brian,
let's do this.
Round 1.
What are we starting with? We're starting with block 10.
Block 10. And we have random formation H, there's a bow, random formation F, accordion,
And one more.
and block 13 in round 1, so that completes round 1, 10H, F13. We're going into round 2.
2 slot switches in the first round.
I see only 1, but
Is it 10 now?
10 is, but 13 is not.
Oh yeah, you're right. No,
20, block 20 is round number 2. And well, that's a 6 or a 9, I guess it's a 6. Block 6, 26, and another block 22. Well, we have a little technical challenge here right away in round 2. And round 3 begins with a slot switcher, block number 12. Bundy Bundy, followed by block 1. You're good with the blocks here. And
wow.
round 11 finishes. That smells like a random sequence coming up later. We're using all the blocks. Who knows what's coming later? Round 4 begins with a 4.
You put the randoms in the bag, right?
Round Are there any randoms in there? Yeah. There comes
There we go.
one. The star. And round 4. And another random G. Theta chord.
There we go.
And the donut to finish it off. Okay, now we are back to normal operation here. Round 6 begins
That
with
must be a 9.
That must be a 9. No.
Must be 9 because we've
there
already
we
got
go.
a 6.
Let's try this. It looks mirror image though, doesn't it?
Does a little.
It's a 9, no matter what. And the B is a diamond.
No.
Another random formation. That's a half a super sequence if another one comes. And an A. It's almost a super sequence, but not really one block in there, but it's the fastest block in the dive pool. Okay, round 6, the last one tomorrow. An N and the C. Interesting. And block 8. Well, each draw is interesting anyway. And block number 3. This is all for the 6 rounds on Friday. So now we're going into Saturday. Saturday begins with a K, random formation. And 7 L.
Could be another fast one.
And the D, there's another fast one. Okay, you're right. So round 8. This completes
Yep.
round 7, so we're going into round 8. Block 18. Block 19. Now we're going back to the block. So I guess there must be a few in there still. And block 14. And now round 9. Block number 5. Slot switcher. And the Q. Block 21, we are done with round 9. Let's go to round 10. And I guess we will probably, it's for the money, so we may have to call a jump off round 2. We forgot about the 11 on the board. Block 16. And oh, so now we're done with round 10. But I think we should, we have to draw actually a jump off round. We'll put this here on the side actually, to make sure we have one in case it happens, which is an E and the 17. Oh, one slot switcher stayed
And the very last one.
and one more. Round 2. So we exhausted the whole
Yep.
dive pool.
Totally empty.
Okay, that's very cool. So here are the 11-10 rounds, and there's a jump off round, and that's it. 6 rounds for Friday, 4 rounds for Saturday, and there's a jump off round that we'll hopefully see by the end of Saturday.
This is the AAA draw for the World Challenge 2018. Round 1, 10, H, F, 13. Round 2, 20, 6, 22. Round 3, 12, 1, 11. Round 4, 4, M, G, J. Round 5, 9, B, P, A. Round 6, N, C, 8, 3. Round 7, K, 7, L, D. Round 8, 18, 19, 14. Round 9, 5, Q, 21. Round 10, 15, 16, O. And the jump off, E, 17, 2.
Okay, so here's a magic bag. Brian, are we done with it now?
Yeah, we're done with it now. Let's crack on with the AA draw.
No, we may need it, so right. We're
Well,
not complete. We have
I wouldn't
everything
even know.
out of that bag, so everything is gone now. But now we are going to the secret quarters and we are manipulating the draw now. We are manipulating the AAA class draw to draw the AA class draw, to create the AA class draw. Okay.
How do
So
we
the
do
way
that?
the way we're doing it is we're looking at the sequence of round 1, and there is block 10 that is not a part of the AA class typo. So here we go for your bag. We
And
need
we're
the
never
bag
gonna
again.
use that
Put it
again.
away. Off it goes. Okay, and here is the AA class draw for round 1. So the judges will already know HF13, you know, after doing. So now we're going to do the same for round 2. If we look at the draw for round 2, it's 26, 22. All 3 blocks are in the AA class typo. So we take the last one out and put it away. It's a AA class block, so we may need it later. We're not going to put it back in the bag. We may need it later on. But we have round 2 now, which is 20 and 6. Now we're going to round 3, and we see that block number 12 is a slot switcher, away with it. And we're moving 1 and 11 a little bit forward, and there is round 3, 1 and 11. And now, similar thing to round 4, except that this time we have a random formation. The AA class draw has only 4 or 5 formations per sequence, and we have 1, 2 for a block, 3, 4. So this random formation goes into the reserve for later if we need it. Now we're going to round 5, and a similar situation here. 9 is the block, 3rd formation a random, 4th formation a random. A we don't need. There it goes. That's round 5, 9BP. Now we're going into round 6, and we are counting again. 1, 2, block 8 is a AA class block, and we're using it Block number 3 is a slot switch anyway.
Yep. Triple A.
Away with
Get
it.
out of it.
And we have 6 rounds already, which completes the double A class draw for tomorrow. Round 7 on Saturday has random 1 block. Now we have 3 formations. So we are going to use the 4th VL to complete the sequence, the double A class sequence. And we're going into round 8. We have 2 blocks, 18, 19, makes it a 4-point sequence, enough. So we're putting 14 away. Now we're going into round 9. And now it becomes interesting because block number 5 is a slot switcher, away with it. And now we have only a random formation and a block, which is only 3 points, which means we need another block or random formation. And the first one that was drawn was actually the 22. I feel bad for the double A class team because that's a slow block, but
Yeah,
sorry
one of my
guys, there comes the 22 in round 9.
Yeah, I hated that block.
Yeah,
My least
well,
favourite
it is as
double
it
A.
is. And now let's see the similar situation for round 10. 15 is a double A class box, 16 is not. It goes away. We're moving O forward and we are picking from the top again.
Johnny
So-
Donut.
And that people will like. It's 15 OJ. And that is all for the first 10 rounds in double A. Now we may need a jump off in double A2, which means we're going to do one more time the same thing. E is okay, 17 is a slot switcher, away it goes. 2 is moving up, and A comes in. And there we go. That's our double A class draw.
And I confirm I have 6 blocks that we've removed. This is the double A draw for the World Challenge 2018. Round 1, H, F, 13. Round 2, 20, 6. Round 3, 1, 11. Round 4, 4, M, G. Round 5, 9, B, P. Round 6, N, C, 8. Round 7, K, 7, L. Round 8, 18, 19. Round 9, Q, 21, 22. Round 10, 15, O, J. And the jump off, E, 2, A. So Kurt, how do we do the single A draw?
Well, basically the same way. You know, we're gonna look at the board and see if the A class blocks are drawn and which blocks are not fitting into the A class draw from the double A class draw. And if we look at round 1, we see that 13 does not fit into double A, and we will never need it again because it's only for double A. So we will pick the first random formation from the bottom, and there's our round 1 for A.
Nice draw.
Yeah. So round 2 is 20 is not a part of the A class dive pool, so we're gonna put it away. And now we're in trouble because 14 is also an, actually we can put 14 away now too, because 14 is not an A class block, away with it. And now we have to see how the rest is going to work out. So in round 3, 1 and 11 both are not a part of the A class. Away they go. Goodbye in the bag. And now we're in round 4, and round 4 has 4 and M. That makes an A class sequence. 4 is a block, an A class block. M is a formation. We don't need the G. What are we doing with the G? What do you think?
We're going to keep it for round 2.
And we're putting it right into round 2. Perfect. So it all makes sense, right?
Yep.
Okay. So we on to round 5. We have 9, block 9, and a B that makes a 3-point sequence. And we are complete after the B. And we have the beginning of round 3 now. Next one is NC8. So here it's interesting. Now that's the first 4-point sequence in the A class. So we're going to leave that completely as it is. which is interesting because that's an overlap, right? That's the double A-class
Yes.
sequence, which is now identical with the A-class sequence. And that means that the A-class teams can see, hey, how do we compare with the double A-class teams? And that makes it interesting. Round 7 has K and 7, so that's over after 3 points. And we have another random formation for round number 3. Then we're looking at round 8, and 19 is an A-class block, while 18 is not. 18 goes away, bye-bye. And round 9 is a complete sequence with Q and 21, and 22 is a double A-class block. And then we have round 10, and 15 is not in the A-class. 15 goes away. So what we're doing now is we are screwed. We are not done with the draw. We don't have enough random formations that's blocking, which is not really true because we still have the jump off. So whatever is in the jump off round now goes into the A class. And where do we need it? We need one here, right?
Yep.
So PLE round 3 is complete now.
4.
Then we need one down here. So block number 2 goes into round 8.
Yep.
And we're missing one more in round 10.
Huh.
So here we go. The draw is complete for the A class. Bingo!
That's worked out really conveniently.
Yeah. So now if they need a jump off, you can use actually the sequence of the same sequence. I think it was E2.
2.
And so E and 2 would be the jump off
Yes.
for the A class, if they need one.
Down.
That's it. That's the A class draw.
This is the single A draw for the World Challenge 2018. Round 1, H, F, D. Round 2, 6, G. Round 3, P, L, E. Round 4, 4, M. Round 5, 9, B. Round 6, N, C, 8. Round 7, K, 7. Round 8, 19, 2. Round 9, Q, 21. Round 10, O, J, A. And the jump off, E, 2. Kurt, let's do the rookie draw.
Yeah, the most exciting part now, that's where the real competition, the new guys in the block
Absolutely.
are going at each other, and we have quite a few, and they're coming from all kind of different, I don't know how many we have. I think the rookies are from 5, 6, 7 different countries.
That's pretty
So
impressive.
it will be exciting. And so we're following the same system as we have seen it before. We're beginning with round 1, and we see it's a perfect rookie class sequence. So A class, rookie class teams will perform the same sequence, which means like approximately 20-25 teams are going to do
Yeah.
this sequence here.
At the end of round 1, there's going to be some rookie teams that are pretty happy, and there's going to be some single A teams crying into their creeper.
And then round
two.
2, we have block number 6, so rookie has no blocks, which means it begins with a G. And there we in round 3, we have a complete rookie sequence again. So that makes already 2, and we'll see if there's more. But we have already 2 identical sequences here, which is great. I look forward to watching this. In round 4, we have block 4, which is no block, obviously. So we're going to eliminate now all the blocks first of all, because we don't need them anymore. Block 9 away, block 8 away, block 7 away, block 19 and 2 away, block 21 goes. And every 4-way competitor will know that we have only 16 random formations in the dive pool, so that's obviously not enough for a 10-round competition draw, which means we will use some of them twice.
Yeah, we need 30 points for
Yeah.
10 rounds.
So even in the first 6 rounds, it makes it 18 random formations. There are only 16 in the dive pool. So we will have some 2 random formations will be twice in the first 6 rounds. Let's see how we're gonna do this. Pretty simple. Now we take again, those are the ones that we have, and we take after round, whatever is after round 6, we take it.
Why after round 6? Because this is a 10-round competition.
Yeah, because I've had complaints in the past that when I'm just filling them out, they say, hey, you have to use up first all random formations before you're doubling them. So right
okay.
now, you know, I would be doubling up already some which have not been used yet in the first 6 rounds. So that's what we do. That's the way. I mean, there are many different ways how to travel to Rome. So you know, you can. It's not the only one that counts, but it's one that has been working really well. That's why we do it. So K would go up to round 2, and the next one, Q, would go up to round 2, and that would make it a complete round 2. And now we have already a complete random sequence here down, and we don't want to change it, but those are all doubled up anyway. So we keep this as round 10 as it is, but we will use the, you know, the 3 random formations to fill up on the top here. So later on we have to go back and actually look at what it was, because now I'm mixing it. K and Q came already from the bottom. So we're doing the same thing here. O is filling up in round 4. J is filling up in round 5.
Why would you not put the J into round 4?
Because we have them already in one sequence next to. I think it's a better variation if this came like this from the bottom, and then you would have it the same way. If you're mixing them up, it's a different transition from one formation to the other one. And it's still within round 6. You know, all random formations are being used up. Again, you could leave it like this if you want to. I personally think it's better because it is not exactly the same transition.
Sure, and it's not just the abbreviation that you enjoy.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay.
And then we have one left, which goes up here. And now we are short of 2 because 16 we have, 18 we need for 6 rounds. And now what I have been doing, again, everything is possible, but I take the first ones that have been drawn, put it here, and the second one that has been drawn here. And then we have the complete round 6 as well.
Whoa. It wasn't the H.
Oh, it was the H? I'm sorry.
Okay, so we've just had a bit of a Blue Peter moment where we've written on the whiteboard with marker pen so that we can do the second half of the rookie draw. Kurt, can you please explain how?
Yeah, we are not done yet. So we did some magic in the meantime. I think there's a magic marker who was doing some magic somehow, because we need more random formations, and for that we have to take the first 2 random formations and reuse them for round 5 and 6. So I'm going to take the first one, and look at this. There's a magic marker behind it. It's an H. So we're going to reuse the H and put it here. Now that would be so cool if behind the F there would be something too. And there is. So we're going to take the F now and put it in round 6. And that's it. Now we have actually 6 rounds for the rookie class. And we have to use all the random formations. We have used them all up, 2 of them twice. So we're going to put all the other ones which have not been used twice yet back into the magic bag.
Sure.
And let's see. There's more magic behind it. There's a D already on behind round 1. So that goes back in the bag.
Make sure there's no blocks in there.
Nothing. Oh, no blocks in that. Yeah. All the randoms go back in there. G, K, and Q. There's magic behind all of them. Look at this. And P, L, E. 4 goes away. And then round 5 goes away. Okay, so N goes away. And C goes away. Round 10 we already had, Brian. So can you give me back the sequence for
so round 10 was O?
Round 10 was O. we had that.
J.
J and A. That was a pure random sequence. We keep that as we promised. And now for the rest, we're going to go back in the bag.
Mika.
Here is round 7 with a meeker,
Cat chord.
kidder chord, and crank. Round 8, side buddy, Murphy flake.
It's upside down.
Oh, we had one mirror image before, huh? And the star. And round 9 finishes it up with the phalanx and the hook and an adder, and that's it.
And then we do the jump off,
Let's do a jump off round, so in case we have that
Or
in
do
rookie
we-
class.
or does it?
Now we need the magic mark. Oh, there's B. I will take B definitely. Unused so far. And the D. And now we need one more. Everything back in the bag? No. No, you know, let's pick between H and F. We have it already under, now we don't. I need the marker. H and F goes back in the bag. Ah, yes, there is one.
What amazing
Perfect,
coincidence
amazing.
that
There's
was.
a marker. So there's an H and there's an F, and both go back in the bag. Whoops. And then we are heading a jump off with a third random formation.
F. Open accordion.
With an
The draw for the rookie class for the World Challenge 2018. Round 1, H, F, D. Round 2, G, K, Q. Round 3, P, L, E. Round 4, M, O, A. Round 5, B, J, H. Round 6, N, C, F. Round 7, E, G, N. Round 8, P, C, M. Round 9, Q, K, L. Round 10, O, J, A. And the jump off is B, D, F.
I'm exhausted.
Yeah, thank you very much for doing the draw with us, Kurt.
But
That's the draw for all 4 rounds we've got. Kurt, is there any highlights that you've got that you can remember?
well, I do remember around 4 or 5 in the AAA with block 9 and 3 random formations.
9 BPA.
And
BPA.
so there is a half
Thumbs up
of
to the British Parachute Association.
Paul almost got a super sequence there again. Let's call it half a super sequence. You know, that will be, we'll see scores in the 50s on that one, probably high 40s, 50s. So that is one of the maker breaker sequences that we have, you know, a really fast one. And the rest, I don't recall. I have to look it up, but that one sequence.
Yeah, it
will be-
was kind of block heavy at the start, a lot of randoms in the middle, and then more blocks towards the end. Yep. Cool. It's nice to see there's a few overlaps in the double A to single A and the single A to rookie as well, and the rookie to just single A to rookie. That's going to be exciting.
So it
I
was
always
all
enjoyed
worth
those.
it.
Absolutely. I think this kind of the draw, the cascade, is brilliant. It's the best way for the competitors.
Glad you like it.
Okay, it's nearly tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. Good luck tomorrow, guys. Thank you, Kurt.
Goodbye.
Good night.